say no, but you're gonna let them down.
You guys can come over here on our side.
Well, maybe I'll surprise y'all.
Jesse.
Okay, you can work on it.
Go over here. We'll make room.
Think about it.
Hold on.
You don't have a little contract. Some people want to know if it ever gets boring to vlog.
What's boring to vlog?
Yeah, does it ever get boring?
I think, you know, you feel like it's boring, but to somebody else it might not seem boring. Like, I sometimes go throughout the day and I'm like, I did nothing at all. And then once you edit it together and you see the comments, people really like it. And it's kind of interesting that, like, you see, everyone thinks their life's boring, but to somebody else it might be a little bit more interesting. I don't know. It's happened so many times to me. I don't know.
You do. I mean, it's hard to vlog if you get self-conscious because you think that. You're like, why does anybody care about this? Like, you start vlogging about something and you're like, hey, I'm doing this and this, and like, I'll stop mid-sentence sometimes and be like, nobody cares. I don't care.
I've done that so many times.
I'll just turn the camera off and be like, I don't care. I don't feel like it. And it's hard to get that motivation to like try to sound like I'm motivated to talk about that thing where I'm like, who cares?
But sometimes that's good enough, you know, like to be like, I don't actually feel like vlogging, so then you can talk about not really feeling like it and actually be, you know, real and honest.
It's a connection.
And I regret those, because sometimes I don't, I just put the camera away. But those are the good times where it's fun just to be silly, you know, just like, I'm gonna put the camera in the fridge or the microwave, or just like,
I remember that.
Mess around.
You know what's something I worry about as a vlogger? I don't know if you guys have the same thought, but like, we vlog everything, and it's like any good moment in your life, like, oh, we're gonna film it. You sometimes like regret that you watched that moment through the screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's just something that scares me a little bit. Like, you know what? I'm living a lot of these crazy moments and awesome moments, and I'm living it, viewing it through here. So I gotta remember to put it here and not view it through here.
For instance,
just
like
tell me that.
Fireworks on 4th of July, we would realize that we're not visualizing the whole experience. We'd be looking through the camera, but then sometimes we have to remember to stand back and look at the beautiful scene of what's happening.
Well, that's a good point too. It's interesting because I sometimes like enjoy that moment in post-production where I'm like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun doing that. So you do get to relive it, but it's different than actually being there in the moment. I mean, is there any times where you just shut the camera off, you're like, I'm gonna live this for myself?
But it's so hard to do that because you're like, this moment's awesome, I need to save it, but I want to live it, so it's like,
and you want to share that too with everyone. It's really difficult.
We do that with our kids, you know, there'll be a moment when something's like so cute. There's a moment.
What was that, Shay?
Edit this part out. You know, there's moments where our kids will be doing something and me and Colette will look at each other like, should we get the camera? And it's like, I don't want, it's like, let's just, this is our moment. You know, we just want this for us, and yeah.
So, you know, because we're not really, you guys didn't answer my question earlier if there was anybody that was here working. Is there anybody here that is being made to come here for work?
Who has a camera in their hand?
Okay, we got a couple people back there. So,
who has a YouTube channel? You're working.
Exactly. Well, so that's the thing too, is because, you know, this sort of accidentally kind of became a career path for all of us. You know, I feel like we never really set out to be doing this, so now it is a job. How do you guys sort of keep this consistent and sort of make fun content, but it's also a business? You know, for a couple people that were forced out there to come here for work.
It's a very good question. I really don't know. Just live life.
More or less, like, what's it like working with brands? Because it is a project and it is work. But, you know, with these brands, it allows us to make better videos and create better content for them. So what's it like working sort of with the brand?
Are you meaning like how do you integrate like a sponsorship?
Yeah,
into
to
the
make
videos?
it still fun.
And still make it like natural kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people on YouTube don't understand that it does cost money to make videos go places. And a lot of people get called sellouts for doing things. And it is a job. I mean, everyone here has a camera, everyone does a channel, and you know, everyone wants to have this as a job. It's a great job, trust me. Everyone here is stressed every day almost, but it's a wonderful job. I would never trade it. And working with brands is kind of cool because it allows you to have the opportunity to make your videos a little bit better for you guys. You know, like if you want to go travel to Hawaii or wherever the hell you go.
Pizza Hut.
Justine's everywhere.
I think the interesting conversation is because we say it's our job because this is how we make money to buy our food and go to our Pizza Hut and stuff. But really I don't like to call it my job because it's my life. So it's not my job to live my life. And so it's a different kind of thing where we're vlogging, we're showing our life, like that's what we're showing.
Kind of like an accidental.
Yeah, so it's like, it's not my job, but this is, I'm just living my life, but I'm showing it on the internet. Because I don't want to think like, well, I gotta wake up today and do this because it's my job. I want to do it because I love it. And so there's that weird line, I think, with vloggers, where like, you have to do your job today. Well, it's like, I don't feel like living my life today. You know, I don't know, it's a weird...
But I think anybody that has even like a 9-to-5 job too, if you love what you're doing and you're going to it, and when it doesn't feel like a job, I mean, that is, I feel like the definition of success and happiness is being able to live your life and still have fun and be able to support yourself and your friends and family, and it's been fun. Have you guys ever done a really fun branded project that's your favorite? Like a favorite branded project?
Yeah, we did a video with Jurassic Park. Yeah, that was really cool, and it was cool because we had a budget to like do something high production, make a mini movie, and I thought that was our favorite. It's the Jurassic Park. It was when we shrank and a cat chased us. I don't know if you guys seen that one, but that's probably my favorite.
And then we got to go see the re-release of Jurassic Park. I remember that.
Yeah, we were with you when you released that. We saw the cut before you uploaded it. You're like, come watch this and tell me what you think. And I was like, I love it. And then a stretch limo came and took us to the movies. Thanks for that. That was cool.
Hey, you make videos from the
Yeah, we were there interviewing Jesse for Vlogumentary. Come to the main stage at 3:45.
That's amazing. All right, let's see. We're gonna get some more questions here. If you guys weren't doing what you were right now, where do you think you would be in life? So what would you be doing? I always say I would be doing the weather, because I've always wanted to be on a green screen, like kind of like, oh, the weather's hot today. That's my dream.
Yeah. I don't know. I went to college. I have a college degree. I did marketing. I feel like I would be in this world of internet somehow, either most likely behind the scenes somehow, but maybe I'd be working for YouTube. I don't know. That's what I like to think. I really honestly don't know. I'm just very lucky to be here and doing this, so it's kind of hard to think back what it could have been. It's kind of hard to think back.
Shay, what about you?
I don't know. I'd be fat, driving around my truck somewhere in the mountains.
Being a radio DJ.
Listening to music, wishing I was a YouTuber.
What about you guys? What do you think you'd be doing?
Well, before I was a YouTuber. I was in the military, and then I sold cars. And the internet thing kind of was happening a little bit during the car salesman time, but I got fired from selling cars. And the YouTube thing, I just worked on it. But I probably would be at a really junky job and hating life if it wasn't for YouTube.
I think we all think that. It's like, if it wasn't for you, it's like depressing to think about. That's not like, I don't want to talk about it.
I wasn't set up. I didn't go to college. I didn't have any education.
They go to college, but not
like real college. But like, I wouldn't have had a good job.
Give yourself some credit over there, Jesse.
What is a non-good college?
You went in the military for 6 years.
Yeah, but that doesn't get you a job. Yeah, but that doesn't set you up afterwards. You know what? I probably would have been a cop. That's probably what would have happened. I probably would have been a cop.
But now he's going to be the mayor of Philadelphia. I can't wait till
you're 2020.
He is. You're just joking around now, but I can't wait till you really are the mayor. It's going to be awesome.
What about you? What do you think you'd be doing?
I don't know. I mean, I probably would be doing something that I wouldn't have my heart 100% in. And I'm thankful for the vlogs and the videos because I love doing it. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it is.
You like to do educational stuff, right? That's what you were saying, you want to do education?
Yeah. And I feel like in a way I can do that in the videos to a sense, like by being positive and being a good inspiration and I don't know, helping you guys in some way, because I've seen a lot of comments that you guys are inspired by us and we make you feel good and you love watching the videos. So because of those comments, I try to be positive and relay good messages to you.
It's interesting like how you were kind of like an inspiration for them and then they're an inspiration for you. So it kind of works both ways.
It's like a big family.
Yeah, it's a community.
We work together.
YouTube community.
So kind of along that same line, I know a lot of you guys out there want to be vloggers, or maybe you don't want to be vloggers, you want to do something something else, what kind of advice would you give to them about kind of reaching their goals and doing, you know, what they want to do for the rest of their lives? Like, what advice would you give them, even if it's not YouTube?
I say don't go for the money, just go for happiness. Like you were saying, like you would just do something that makes you happier. Like somebody said, you know, you'd be like kind of sad because you just be at a job you hate. I feel like you have to do something that you love, even if it's, you know, something else other than YouTube or something. Just if you're happy doing it, then it doesn't feel like a job, then I think you're winning at life.
Here's my advice. I think you need to know that we're not smart.
We're very lucky people.
I think when I was a kid, when I was younger, everybody seemed like an expert. Like I just remember thinking, like my dad, like he built a room on our house, and I thought, how does he know how to do that? Like the sheetrock and the 2x4s. And as a kid, I'm like, well, you have to learn all that, and it's hard, and you have to be a professional. But it's like, we're just trying to figure stuff out too, right? So we're just people, you're just people. Like, don't give up. Figure out what you like and then find a way to make it work, and you will. But here's the biggest secret: you just can't give up. And I know it's a cliche, but it might take a decade, it might take 10 years, but just whatever you want to do, keep going towards it, and you can do it. You can do whatever you want. I know it sounds stupid, but you really can. And I think all of us, I think we'd say our lives are an example of that, not to brag, but like I never could imagine these opportunities that we get to come here and do things like this.
And I feel like no one on YouTube really knows what they're doing. We're all learning at the same time. So you guys are learning stuff, we're learning the stuff at the exact same time.
I think a lot of times too, you know, people will set these goals that they have. You know, a goal that I might have had 5 years ago, I forgot about that because I've kind of not been afraid to sort of go off of that path and find other things that actually ended up being better than that goal. So don't be afraid that if you have this crazy goal in mind, you can go off of that path. And you know, there's other things out there that might be actually better than that. So what about you guys?
I'm a firm believer in laws of attraction. Like, there's a reason that you're sitting here right now. Like, that you, for some reason, your life, you're sitting here right now because of this YouTube convention, because I'm sitting here right now with these guys because I loved YouTube, and look where it brought me. So I feel like if there's something that you really, truly love, that the law of attraction will bring you to it. So if there's something you want to do in life, you'll get to it. You know what I mean? If you want it that bad.
Yeah, so I think we should do a fun little activity that I just thought of. You guys can do this now or after, but I think you should, if you don't know the person behind you or in front of you or beside you, you should get to know them, get their Twitter handle, follow them, and see where you guys end up in the next couple of years.
I'm not following you, Justine. I told you. I'm not going to follow you. This is an awkward way to do this in front of all these people.
No, but it's kind of crazy because, you know, we've all met because of YouTube, and I want you guys to all meet because of us sitting here, bringing you all together. And who knows, maybe 5 years from now, you know, maybe some of you might get married to each other just because you guys met on Twitter. You never know. So
that's a good question.
Maybe 5 years from now, you'll be on the stage here, and you'll be like, yo, remember when we met at that VidCon and we sat at that panel? And we met each other and we collaborated and we made this viral video, and bam, we're here now.
Done.
Who believes? Who believes in magic? I have a question. What's the weirdest? What's like viewers like meeting from your vlogs? Have you had experiences where you've talked to people and they've met? I met a guy recently who started watching our videos just because the girl he wanted to date was a big fan of ours. So he knew she loved his Shay Tart videos, so he's like, I gotta start watching these videos so I know the lingo. When he says Lufus, I need to know what he's talking about. So this guy was doing his homework to date this girl, and then they ended up getting married. So
wow.
Oh, good.
It could be creepy, I don't know, but he used us to get to this girl, and they ended up getting married. So have you guys had any experiences like that?
Yeah, we've met viewers that said that they were both fans of our channel, and that's what they had in common, which brought them together. We've had that. I can't remember the exact story, but I remember I've heard that before.
It's kind of cool. I literally met a guy yesterday at the hotel who started watching, I think, all of our videos, and now he's speaking on these panels. So it's kind of cool. He came here, met us. I follow him. I promise I follow him. I follow him. Yeah, okay. But it was really kind of cool because like he came to these VidCons, watched all of our videos, and now he kept doing it. Kind of not. We don't have any advice really because we're just rambling right now. But just kept doing what they want to do, and now they're a part of VidCon. So it was really kind of cool to see that kind of turn around and see that exact example happen.
This is kind of weird. So I don't know if it was Tinder or some of those dating apps when you can swipe through and you can see what common interests you have. So one of my friends was swiping through and he's like, oh, well, they're a fan of iJustine. I bet this is going to work out great. And so far it's going quite well for them. So I'm very
happy. Is that in their bio?
Yes, it's like, oh, similar interests, iJustine. That's awkward, but yeah.
That's cool though.
I love you. All right, so are you guys still tweeting us some questions? Because I actually forgot about that. So we're gonna go back here. Oh geez, they want a magic trick from Jesse. They want him to dance.
Who's got a cookie?
Are you?
What? What'd
you say?
Somebody's got a cookie right there for you, Jesse.
Something about a magic trick or the cookie dance or something like, you know.
Cookie dance.
A lot of requests.
Dude, he has props and everything.
Go, Jesse, go, Jesse, go.
Wait, is my microphone over? Let's do it again. We gotta do this again.
This was not planned, obviously, because you can't hear the song. Oh, that's so cute.
And Jesse recently met the Cookie Monster. That was
I know I met the Cookie Monster, but we did it.
That was supposed to be the cookie dance.
We tried. Is my microphone? Is it working? Hello?
Actually, tell me about the story. Tell them about the story about Sylvester Stallone. One of my favorite stories.
Oh, yeah. So you guys know we live in Philadelphia, and I'm a huge Rocky fan, and Sylvester Stallone was shooting a new movie for Rocky, and I was stalking it for a while. I knew it was being filmed, so I was stalking every day. I had to find it. And then one day I heard they were shooting, and I found them. And I didn't let anyone stop me. I just ran right onto the set, ran right up to Stallone and fangirled.
And he was wearing this
and I was wearing my Rocky hat.
He has his hat.
And he was nice, but I mean, he was in the middle of shooting a movie, so I'm sure he wasn't too happy. But I got my selfie with him, but it was cool because he was dressed up as Rocky, and it wasn't Stallone. So it's like, in my heart, I met Rocky. So,
You stalked Rocky.
life made.
Did you stalk him? Basically, you went back.
I stalked him. I found him, yeah.
Bridge, making sure.
No one was stopping me. Laws of attraction.
So here's a good question. I already know the answer to it, but they want to know, what cameras do we use for vlogging?
I literally bought the 2 vlogging cameras I have right now because of a video that iJustine made. Did I tell you that? I tweeted it
You
too.
tweeted me. You're like, thank you. I clicked your link.
Did you get some money from it?
I don't think so, but it's okay.
Was that a brand deal you did with Canon?
No, I'm actually working with them here this week. I got to do a bunch of meetups at the
Hashtag
Canon booth.
sponsor.
But no, I mean, the most important thing I think for us is to use equipment that works. I mean, that's why we all. I think. Do you guys use PC?
Which is why Shay dropped his lip.
I mean, PC gaming.
I think that's a great example of online marketing working because I'm a vlogger. I want a good vlogging camera. I was in the market because I was using the old Canon, and then all of a sudden I see this video that you had made called the best vlogging camera, and I know that iJustine is a longtime friend of mine, been on the internet a long time. I know that she knows what a good vlogging camera is because I'm not into tech and stuff. If there's like a new app or if I don't know how to do something on my phone, I text him. Charles, how do you do this? Okay, thanks. So I know, like, these are my internet friends. They know the best camera. I watched her video. I was like, it can do all that? I bought 2, and they're like $800 cameras. Because of her suggestion, I bought 2 from the link that I clicked on from watching the video, and I didn't plan on spending $1,500 on cameras that day, but because of her video, I was like, I'm gonna buy those right now, and those are the cameras that we use. Yeah, they're great.
I have spent so much money on testing out things. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, they send them to. Like, no, I buy them and I test them, and because I want to know what is the best. And I mean, for me, like, these have been amazing. And you said you bought it like the second day that this camera was out.
Oh, the G7X.
Yes.
Thanks to Louis, yeah. I love the camera. Yeah, I had to put a little muff thing on it though. That's important.
I gotta get that.
Me too.
Yeah, I asked you about that last night.
But
people tweeted me, they're like, Shay, ask Jesse where to get the audio thing so the wind doesn't mess with it.
Yeah, send us some links to that.
yeah, it's good. But yeah, I I got all my information from Charles though, like when it came to cameras. Like Charles and I would always text each other when a new camera would come out. We'd be like, yo, did you get the new Canon blah blah blah? I'm like, yeah, I got the new Canon. I'm going to pick it up right now. You get the warranty? I'm like, wait, you need a warranty? He's like, yeah, if you break it. I'm like, all right. So we would always relay back and forth about cameras. He was always the go-to guy.
Do you guys
if you guys watch the videos, I probably broke over about 2,000 cameras easily.
Yo, Charles, here's a cool story to share with all you guys. You know how we used to always talk like, man, Canon needs to talk to us.
Yeah.
We need to tell them what we want that be helpful vlogging.
Right.
I had a meeting today with Canon and told them, and I was like, listen, you need to talk to Charles Trippy.
There we go.
I was like, so I'm hoping.
If you guys have ideas, bring it up to me.
And I'm telling them, put the microphone in the front.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
right?
yeah. So I was like, you have to talk to Charles Trippy.
Canon?
So they're ready to talk to
Everybody tweet Canon right now.
Well, no, I mean,
Charles Trippy for president of Canon Industries.
Yes.
CEO.
that is what is
We used to always dream about that. Like, wouldn't it be cool to talk to them? And then, like, it's like it happened in VidCon now, so you can talk to them and do it.
Tweet Canon.
Well, no, but that's what's amazing is these companies are listening because we are the people that are changing the way that these cameras are used. I mean, normally these are just, you know, cameras that happen to have video because people might want to do that while they're taking photos. But now we're using these cameras as video and high quality. It's just, it blows my mind. Do you guys remember the flip video camera?
Oh, I was just gonna say.
The flip video camera is, that's one of the biggest disappointments of my life that they shut the flip video camera down because I was this close to getting a custom Shay Carl vlogging flip camera. Like we were in the early works of like making a camera where I was gonna say I want a thing here, a button here, but then they closed and I was sad.
Yeah,
I remember telling you drop that thing for like years.
I know, you guys had the Canons and I kept using the flip, but we got them at the very first gathering. We
Yeah.
had them on our seat.
And it was Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. Oh. Everybody's looking for love.
He always says his name in songs. Why does he do that?
He does. I think
Just so he lets people know who he is?
there was a new song where I was like, oh, he doesn't say it. And then I'm like, oh, there.
Jason Derulo.
That's great.
I have a question. I just want to know, like, who has Snapchat? Okay.
What about
It's important.
Twitter?
It's important.
What about Instagram?
I was gonna say we should do a Meerkat Periscope poll. Meerkat or Periscope?
Meerkat. Hands up.
Periscope.
Should I do
All right, so I'm using Periscope. Okay.
Meerkat. What?
I'm going to do a live
That
Periscope.
didn't work.
You now.
I haven't done one in a while. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to start the broadcast.
Doing it now?
Holy moly! Okay, that's my, I think we are. Let me flip it.
All right, we're live on the internet.
Okay, I think we're live. We are.
There's 9 people live. Wow, iJustine, dude. Wow, they're pouring in.
You guys are about to be live. You ready?
Internet. We're now live on the internet. I'm here with Shay Carl.
How's it going?
Who is watching this and watching this?
We have Jeana and Jessica from PrankvsPrank and the internet! So,
That's the
how
biggest
do you
cheer
guys-
the whole time.
How do you guys
The
think
internet.
that live is going to change sort of
Holy
everything?
crap, give me that. I'm not joking, there are 1.3 million people watching this right now. Look at that.
There's probably more people out there watching you than there is right there.
So how do you guys think that live video is going to change everything? Because we're so used to editing all of our content, but now with live, do you think you guys are going to start using that more?
Check out these.
I prefer making the vlogs.
Yeah.
I do because, I don't know.
So they like doing the vlogs more.
You should have turned the internet on. Now we've lost our attention.
No, but this is awesome. All right, say goodbye, everybody. Bye. Okay, so we have, hold on. Okay, bye, Periscope. I gotta stop you. I can never stop it. So we have 8 minutes and 27 seconds left. So I want to give you guys, maybe like 2 minutes each to say whatever you want to them. Inspirate? Is that a word?
We're about to inspirate you.
It's like inspiring perspiration. Inspirate.
All right, guys, 2 minute inspirate.
Can I ask you guys a question? I want you guys to end our video tonight. Can you guys say toodles from VidCon? Can you guys do that? I'm going to pan it over to say toodles from VidCon, okay? Because today is the last day, right?
It is the last day.
All right. Okay.
That's a good idea. I'm copying.
All right, guys. It's the last day of VidCon. A couple people want to say goodbye. No, I just want to say thank you guys so much. Going through the ups and downs that I've gone in my life, and you guys have been such an inspiration for me to keep smiling. All my friends here, I'm truly blessed to have you guys in my life. I know I don't quite know everyone's name, but every one of you guys are a part of my family, and I really want to say thank you. So thank you very much.
Well, I want to say to my fellow panelists, it's good to see you guys. Like this,
you too.
I started YouTube because, I mean, these two people right here, you know. Thanks, Char. Put it in my pocket. Put it in my pocket. I saw these guys and a lot of the creators that are here at this conference, and I wanted to be a part of that. I thought that was such a cool thing that you could create something that people from around the world will watch and appreciate, and this is the culmination of that. So just being able to like see these guys backstage, we're getting ready to come up here, and it's like, here's Justine, hugs, there's Charles, and Jesse and Jeana are late like usual, you know? But being here with you guys, it's amazing. So I'm glad that we've been here right there. Yeah.
See, I mean, yeah, we need to flag you here. I guess to that same note, I mean,
my hype man, iJustine, everybody! Yeah, these guys are tired. You guys are a horrible audience, just like.
Just say that to Ben. Show, okay?
Let's get to the
bring it on! Everybody, let's get really excited for Shay. No, but you know, this means so much to me to be sitting up here with you guys. I mean, you guys are all so talented and so creative, and it's really amazing. And all of you guys, I don't think you do understand, and we just want to reiterate that you really do inspire us. I mean, you know, even like last week, you get into these bumps where you're like, I really just don't want to make videos, and then you come to VidCon, you become just energized from all of you guys who really do keep us doing this. You know, going to meetups and getting to hug you guys, and it's amazing. And to hear your stories, it's just great. So
your stories are fantastic. I love them. That's actually cool. They're supposed to inspire,
inspirate, whatever I said. It's a new word, hashtag. All right, guys, you're up.
I thought maybe we could do some activities for the vlog. Maybe the wave.
The wave.
Can we do the wave? Do you guys know how to do the wave? I don't know if that's like the kids still do that. All right. So how about this? You hold the camera. And we'll put you guys in the vlogs. So let's start from this side. Oh, she's gonna fall. You ready? Set, go. Alright, bring it back. Alright, I have something else fun we can do. Why don't we all, we're gonna really make VidCon mad on this one. But I always see the street performers do this. Let's make as much noise as we possibly can. And when I put my hands up, and then when I put my hands down, you stop. It's like Simon says, noise, no noise. No, okay, we got it? All right, you ready? You ready? Give me the shot. That was fun. That's awesome. Thank you guys. You're all in the vlog now, so.
That was fun.
Thank you
There we go.
for coming.
Wait, we have 3 minutes left. Is there anything else that we should do to really...
Anybody have any really cool talents? Does anybody have a really cool talent? What do you got?
Actually, before you go in,
If you have a cool talent, come here. Come up front. It better be really cool. We got 3.5 minutes. Cool talents. Cool
You're not allowed
talents.
to come on stage or I will be yelled at.
Come on, buddy. You're the first one.
There.
What can you do? Shove a nail in his nose. Come on up. Let's see who's
No, we're not allowed to have people on stage.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll get in trouble.
Okay,
We're
nobody
reading
else.
duties.
This guy's gonna shove a nail in his nose.
Jesse.
Wait, we're gonna get a selfie here. Hold on a second.
Okay, all right. One selfie.
Everybody, put your hands up. We're gonna get the selfie. Hold on.
All right, I'm getting everybody in trouble. I think. Where's it? You're gonna put the nail in your nose? Let's see it.
Oh my goodness. No, please don't
Oh
do it.
God.
Please don't do it. He did. He just put a nail into his...
Talent. That's down. All right. Now I'm gonna shove it down my nose. So here, now I can't do that.
All right, let's get one last selfie here.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Is there better lighting where we can like show all these people?
Where's the selfie stick when we need it?